Those in there. The people who are there tonight are where they are because there is where they are to be. Through the centuries, there they are. Trapped.
Sometimes, isn't it weird sometimes how you remember things you don't want to remember? I told you I had a dream, and now it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare about you. I mean, you were in it, and many others were in it too, but I saw you there in a forest with blood all over.
Wasn't it you who said I shouldn't pay too much attention to dreams?
I meant when the dreams are not your own. Like that book you read all the time. You've changed.
Yeah. I don't really care about my own dreams. It's different when they come like they're not my own.
Because of that book, right? What she wrote, what she dreamt.
Not only that,
but that's what you believe. You've changed.
You would too.
I wouldn't know. I didn't find those things.
The human body begins the decay process approximately 15 minutes after death. Upon death, our protective coating breaks down. So, bacteria begin consuming the body. This causes the body to bloat. When the bloating has reached its maximum, the body ruptures and fluids drain out.
That's it. Attitude. More attitude. Even more attitude. You're sexy, you're bitchy, you're better than this. You don't care? You're out of here.
But there's one thing that hasn't changed. I can still lift you like a little doll.
Hey! Do you remember that after the wedding look? Hey, that's my book! Hey, stop it! Ah, what are you doing? No!
These fluids will be extremely foul-smelling. Veteran police officers in crime scenes will often gag and or vomit upon smelling these odors. Throughout this process, insects are almost continually present. Flies lay eggs in soft tissue and moist areas, such as the eyes.
More anger. More pain. Pain. Pain in the face. Wild. This is no game, baby. This is the real stuff.
I wouldn't have liked to listen to that stuff before. Till I found the book.
Now, I remember what I felt when I woke up from that nightmare.
So yeah, you're right. I've changed.
I felt that everything is about timing. Some people can be totally right for each other. Everything just right.
It's like when I found the necklace in the book. It was timing.
Except for the timing.
These eggs develop into larvae, more commonly known as maggots. These maggots usually appear to be small, white, and worm-like, and they will consume the soft tissue of the body. They will then mature into flies and lay more eggs, and so the cycle repeats itself.
Okay, great. Be boring. Be boring. But then. Yes, Julie, it's like you're having sex with that lipstick. And Dory, you're like a virgin watching a blowjob for the first time. But then. Beautiful. 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 Beautiful! Take your shirt off now, Dory.
Anybody knows what the two basic stages of death are called? Yes?
Somatic and molecular, which is basically decomposition, right?
That is correct. And then we have decomposition. Does anybody know some of the stages of decomposition? Yes, Alice?
Well, there is the fresh stage, which is livor mortis. Skin gets tight and grey in color. Then there is also a greenish discoloration. Bladder and bowels empty. And I think hands and feet turn blue after 30 minutes.
Yes. These are all examples of one stage of decomposition, the so-called fresh stage.
Is rigor mortis in the fresh stage?
That is correct. Rigor mortis is part of the fresh stage. Anybody knows about the time frames of rigor mortis? Yes?
About 3-4 hours after death.
That is true. That is when it approximately starts. The body is completely rigid after about 12 hours. And rigor mortis lasts about 36 hours after death. Then the body softens again.
Isn't it after about 24 hours that head and neck turn greenish?
Yes, greenish blue color starts spreading over the whole body. But it starts from the head and neck, that is true. Anybody knows the other stages of decomposition?
3 weeks after I found the necklace, I found the book. Both in this school. This school.
How did you find that exactly?
Didn't I tell you?
Well, you said something about it hanging on a wall.
That's what's so weird. It was hanging from like a crack in the wall here in school. Anyway, it was as if it was meant for me.
Yes, Philip?
There's the bloated stage?
Yes, that occurs after 3-4 days. So, what happens during the bloated stage? Yes?
The production of gases makes the body inflate.
Yes, the body may inflate to a balloon-like state. And these gases make the skin blistered.
Yeah, it's those gases that causes the terrible smell. And seeping out fluids from the body of things.
Yes, absolutely, that is correct. And the rest of the stages, anybody?
There is putrefaction.
Yes, that is true, though the putrefaction is generally called the decay stage. That is when the body collapses on itself. As the skin cannot hold the gases, the body deflates.
Isn't that the stage when the maggots are feeding?
Yes, larvae will have removed most of the flesh from the body by then. That is the end of the decay stage, leaving only skin and cartilage.
Try turn the cat. It's like the cat is the guard. Turn him here. Try turn him here. He's guarding your pussy. He's guarding your pussy, Dory.
Then there is the skeletal stage.
Yes, but before that, there's another stage. Anybody? Max?
The post-decay stage, when the body has been reduced to skin and bone.
Yes, the body is by then only skin and cartilage and bone. And that is also when the Diptera larvae will be replaced by other types of larvae and parasites.
Then after that comes the skeletal stage.
Yes, that is when only bones and hair remain.
So you never thought about someone having dropped it, or...
No. It was like it was left there for me. And then that book, in the library. 3 weeks later, same thing there.
It's a notebook, right?
Yeah. It's handwritten. It's dated 1973. Not exactly from anyone here. And when you read it, right after I found the necklace, the dream started. Some dreams I had were the same dreams that little girl had. They were in the book.
So, can anybody name the 4 primary categories of organisms involved in decomposition?
Well, there's bacteria.
Yes,
Insects?
correct. And,
Well, then there's fungi.
right. And 4th,
Scavengers?
right. If a body is exposed in the wild, then, well, it may take less than a week for scavengers to completely skeletonize a body.
Then there is also pet animals.
That is correct, though that counts as the same category as scavengers. But in absence of their natural food, it is true that, well, pet dogs and cats will feed on their owners, usually attacking the face and exposed limbs first.
Can you tell me what kind of stuff is in the book? Like, what type? What kind of writing?
Well, the girl calls it riddles or enigmas.
How old was she?
Like 5 years old or...
And she wrote that?
No, she had the dreams. She told her sister what to write after each dream. In the book, it's written about how the girl finds a necklace. This is in the 1970s. She finds it in her grandfather's attic. Then she starts having those dreams.
Do you think she's alive? The girl? She must be over 40 now.
No, she's dead.
How do you know?
She died when she was 18.
Did you dream that?
No, not really. But that's the last thing our sister wrote in the book.
And you don't know her name?
I don't know any other names.
But let's take a couple of moments for another level, so to speak, since you're here for fundamentally corresponding reasons.
Well, in my case, it used to be fear, but now I'm writing a book essentially about death. It has become more of a preoccupation. Is perhaps a better word. I'm more inclined toward a philosophical point of view nowadays.
For me, it used to be a consuming fear. Fear of dying. Thinking about bang, just once. Then not being. Impossible to change. Never to be again. Just death. Death. That always, never. Infinite nothingness. Blackness. Or not even that. Just nothing.
That is an example of thanatophobia.
My view, which is the subject of my book, is death as a curse to mankind, or rather, the knowledge of death, the knowledge that we are going to die, irrefutably, irrevocably, inexorably. You might say hopelessly. We are moving towards death.
But I don't get it. I was here early. I was here before you and you got mad.
I hate it even more when people are early. Being on time means being on time, not earlier.
So you'd rather have someone come late?
Yeah.
Just like in bed?
I'd rather have someone come too early, though, than taking forever.
Yeah, I hate those times when it takes forever.
I always feel like asking those guys, what are you looking for?
I mean, I consider like 3 minutes after on time.
Perhaps the G-spot?
That's such a big lie. The G-spot, it doesn't exist.
3 minutes before is fucking stressing me out.
Where is it? Where is it?
The G-spot computer game.
Yeah, find the magic button, press, and vavavoom. Orgasm.
My idea is man developed consciousness as a curse. This consciousness led to consciousness of death, which is something animals don't have. Animals are blissfully unaware, just living. So, my conclusion, my cruel conclusion, is...
It's all clitorical.
Yeah, the pleasure is all around the clitoris. So a great tongue is what you need, Paul.
Whatever.
If you want to give pleasure, go clitorical, baby.
Who proved it, though?
Well, isn't experience enough?
I mean, when they speak about it in the news and stuff. Scientifically?
Some clitorical doctor? Yeah. Instead of being late in the vagina, be early. Clitorically.
Get yourself ready for a fantastic clitorical voyage. Be a clitorical explorer.
What is your cruel conclusion?
Excuse me,
Yes?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Well, go ahead. You don't need a hall pass here.
Okay, thanks. Someone there? Who's there?
When you kiss me, it's just knowing that I can be loved and love in such wonder.
Well, the cruel conclusion, very philosophical, is that since mankind, unlike animals, is cursed, it would be better if mankind did not exist at all. And then the real cruelty is to have children. And that to continue the curse of consciousness is actually a cruel act.
When was the last time?
You mean with a guy?
Of course.
Why, of course? Of course?
Well...
There's someone there. What are you doing there?
I was just...
I think we have a peeping Tom here.
No! No, I'm here. Down there. On a special seminar, but I came here because I know you. Truly.
Yeah? I don't...
Well, you wouldn't know, but you... I know you don't want to be called that anymore. And that you quit. But... I worship you. You are a... goddess to me. I have followed you ever since you started calling yourself Goddess Julie.
Yeah, but that's over now.
I know. I'm sorry, Goddess, but I've been...
I'm gonna need some time here, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Take your time.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you to fuck off.
I was the one who gave you the trip to Hawaii on your birthday 2 years ago. I used to put $1,000 in your bank account every month. And all because I worship you. You rule me. I love you, Goddess Julie.
Hey, shh. You know I quit with that dominatrix stuff. You know that, don't you?
I know,
So?
but you still rule my life. I look at your pictures every...
Okay, honey. I don't want to be rude, but you can't follow me like this.
But I didn't.
No?
Not really.
No?
What's the matter? There's nothing on the other side there.
Shh.
Can you hear something?
Yes.
I can't hear anything. What's wrong?
We have to get out of here. I gotta run for my book. It's in my locker. But you get out. Wait for me outside.
But why can I? Wait for me outside! Get out! No!
What was that?
What?
Is it a power outage?
But we're leaving anyway, so
Here's your stuff.
it's kind of spooky, ain't it?
Yeah, I hate places like this, especially in the night.
We were almost finished for today, at any rate.
I wonder where this boy, what's his name?
Philip?
Yes, Philip. I mean, he has been gone a long time.
I don't think this is just a fuse. It must be the whole school. It could be a power outage in the whole area.
My daughter is expecting me in exactly 15 minutes. Takes me 5 minutes to go to the car where she's waiting. I would wait here for Philip for 8 minutes.
Perhaps he's sick. I can go to the bathroom with his things.
I think the most appropriate thing is to wait. But if you want to leave,
I'm in a hurry. I can wait here with you a couple of minutes.
I'd rather not go alone in this dark.
that is completely understandable.
I've got to powder my nose.
Alright, go ahead and we'll wait outside the entrance.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You're kidding me, right?
No, we'll wait right outside from where we came in.
Are you gonna leave me here in the fucking dark? Come on, I'm not gonna take long.
Alright, we'll wait here and escort Madam out when she's ready with the powder ring.
You should learn a little something from that guy.
Perhaps he went home.
He took his jacket so he can get his bag next week.
I still think it's weird to just leave like that.
Did you hear that?
After you, madam.
You guys go ahead.
What's the matter?
hear me?
Your nose is bleeding.
Shall I call an ambulance?
I don't think that's...
I don't know about Alice.
It's probably some gas. It might be a terrorist attack.
I'd better call my daughter.
Yes, we're waiting.
Hi, honey. Are you okay?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Where are you?
I'm still in the school. Where are you?
Right outside.
Right outside?
Of course. You're supposed to be here.
I know. There's been a delay.
Why?
Honey, are you sure you're okay?
Of course, we're right outside.
We think there might be some problem. A gas leak. Honey, are you in the car?
No, I told you. We're right outside.
Where?
Right outside.
Right outside?
The playground.
You mean here at the schoolyard?
I told you. We're right outside.
Honey, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you walk here to the entrance so that I can see you?
Sure. We're right here.
Could you walk over here?
Sure. We're coming.
They're outside.
How far away are you?
I can see the school.
It's the main entrance.
Okay, we're coming.
I can see you. Look.
Ask them about the air.
How's your breathing? Is the air feeling okay?
Yeah, yes.
No problems?
No.
Careful, honey.
Why?
Whoa. Wait. Are you all right?
Where are you exactly?
We're here. We're right here, right in front of you. I can see you.
Where?
Here.
Are you sure you mean the right entrance?
Yes, honey. I can see you. You're right outside. See? Look inside.
There's nobody there.
What's the matter? Can't you see?
It's all empty. All closed. Nobody there.
Can you try open the door?
It's locked.
Try again. Harder.
It's locked, Mom. It's locked.
Please.
My cat! Moon! Moon! Come back here!
It felt like being strangled.
Who are you? Why are you here? Can you see me? Are you a goddess?
It can still be gas. Some form of. This must have been an hallucination. Chemistry can conjure up some really horrible things.
I never want to experience that again.
There must be help on its way. You better stay inside. Because for sure, I'm not going out to that again. I'm not going out until I know it's safe.
Have you checked your phone?
It's dead.
Same here. Have to go and look for Alice. I wonder where she went. I'm worried about my daughter.
That fucking sound. That fucking screeching shit.
So
Horrible. Where the fuck did Dorothy go?
I think she went looking for a cat.
Okay.
could this be some kind of
I don't have a fucking clue. I just don't want to go out there again until there's a rescue squad or something.
It's so strange that all our cell phones are dead.
What is happening?
Alice? 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 Hello? What are you doing here?
Are you alright?
Anybody else here?
Have you seen a woman?
Let's get you up from here.
Shall we?
What's your name? What's your name?
Are you here alone? Was there someone with you?
Have you seen anybody here? He's clearly not responsive.
Look, she's about to say something.
What's that? A cat? A girl? Just wait here. I'll go and have a look.
Alice? Alice?
Dory? Dory?
Dorothy!
Wait. Wait. Here.
What? Where did Laurie go? Did she go to the bathroom? Laurie, are you in there? Are you in there, Laurie? Do you know where she... Are you okay? I guess we might as well sit here and wait for her for a couple of minutes.
Dorothy! Dorothy?
I went to high school here.
I know a girl who said she saw a ghost here.
You believe in ghosts? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
What's the matter?
Did you see? Can you see?
See what, Bo?
Stay here.
Paul! Come on, wait!
Let's follow him.
Where'd he go?
Seems like he went all the way up.
was that? Who did that?
I have to go and look for that lady I was here with. Do you wish to stay here?
Was it? Was it really here?
Yeah, of course.
There's nothing.
There was not a trace. No blood. Nothing.
Do you think it was a hallucination?
Seems impossible. I don't get the impression that I'm drugged. No such feelings. I don't feel like I'm drugged.
Have you lost something?
I have this fear.
Fear of death?
Really not exactly the way people now think of death. More fear of what I've done with my life if I live it perhaps completely wrong. And then there's death. And there will be this big confrontation, like a reckoning.
Like judgment, you mean? Perhaps like going to hell.
Like a trial. And perhaps find out in death that my life has been wrong. All I did, all I thought was right and true was actually wrong. completely wrong.
That's just a lot of guilt shit. You don't have to feel that way about those feelings you had from me. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not exactly about that, my fear. It's that I die. And forever there will be punishment. And through death, I'll have to face the consequences of my sins. Forever.
So you believe in hell? You believe in sins?
Well, not all the time. Not when I see you, but alone. Yes, when I think about death. Have I been drugged? Wasn't a girl with you just now?
It might have been a gas attack outside. We can't trust anything.
There she is!
But that's not the same girl.
Who are you?
What do you want to show us?
I don't think I want to be down here.
She disappeared again.
Don't trust your eyes.
It's...
What do you want to show us here?
didn't you?
Did you see it too?
There are elevators back there.
I'm gonna go and have a look.
Did you want to show us something here? But you can't remember what it was? Or it isn't here anymore? Anyway, I'm Julie. Maybe later we can speak, huh? You can tell me your name? You want one?
Thanks. I don't really smoke.
Smoking always made me feel closer to fire. So to just carry cigarettes and matches made me feel connected somehow. The feeling of lighting a match. I just love it.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'll just go have a look where he went. Hey, Max. Could you come and have a look at something? I think I saw something behind one of the curtains.
Really? Where? Well, that's that.
What's with the elevator?
What exactly did you think you saw?
Could I have a look? Please, just borrow it. But if I need another smoke, you gotta let me borrow it, okay? Just borrow it.
That's not real. That's an hallucination. This is part of a. This is. This is part of a. This is.
They came, mysterious too, far away, to open up gates, one place at a time. Only for dead to see. Miami. Miami? What did you say? Miami? Miami? It sounded like you said Miami.
Miami, Mami and my I am my name I am me name.
Don't ever leave me, Goddess. I will do whatever you want.
Miami, Mommy and mine.
Wait a minute, honey. I'll go and find the others.
Hey! She spoke! The girl spoke! Where are you? Where are they? Have you seen them? Where the fuck are they? Where are you? Hey! Girl! Where are you?
am you, my me, my, I am my me, my my, I am, may you, oh me, may, I me, may, I am you, my me, my. Me, main. I am a flame. Prepare a path for me. The cavern is open for those in the abyss.